Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy Shay Mystic. We back again with another reading. And first off, I just gotta tell y'all that this is for entertainment purposes. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty. So now we got a deep topic today. So I don't know if y'all seen this, but this girl she's the daughter of Color Me Bad singer Kevin Thornton, which I first have to start off by saying I was a huge Color Me Bad fan growing up in the 90s. Like, I literally used to listen to their tape all the time. Tape. I was maybe 7, 8 years old. Had no business listening to I Want to Sex You Up. So we'll start with that. But yeah, I was a big fan of them. You know, still love their music to this day. I know some people don't like to separate the art from the artist, but when you really know about the music industry, you know that there ain't no such thing as, you know, innocent people in the music industry. So we'll start with that. But this is a reading of what his daughter said about him, about religious abuse in the church. Do the reading on that. I'm here in Florida right now, so the energy's a lot different over here. But Queen of Swords, you know, we get that starting out with the daughter. You know, she's very strong. Like, you know, she couldn't be broken. They tried. You know, she stayed silent for so long. You know, she stayed quiet on the subject. You know, a lot of people are saying that, oh, she's doing it for the money or whatever. Nah. He didn't really have that much money, honestly. You know, he thinks that he should be rich. You know, he's looking at all his albums he sold and being like, you know what, that should have been, he should have been a millionaire by now. Or he was at one time. But see, he was talking about he had 42 demons. You know, he had a lot more than that. There's a video online where it says something about where he did an exorcism or whatever in a church, and that 42 demons left him. And I'll tell you right now, them demons never left. In fact, that little ritual they did gave him more demons. You know, it's like basically they took demons out of one place and put them in another place. And the church has more demons than anywhere. And it's like Bone Thug said, where it's like, you know, and take it from me, I grew up in a church, so trust me, in multiple churches. So it's not just, oh, your church is like that. No. A lot of churches are undercover cults. And so when I say stuff against church, don't get offended. It's like Bone Thug said when there's like, we're not against rap, we're not against rappers, but we are against those thugs. So I say we're not against Christians, we're not against Christ, Jesus, but we are against those fake ass Christian undercover cult pedophiles. So yeah, they're probably gonna demonetize video just for using that word. I don't give a fuck, because this is the trauma that they leave behind. The Five of Cups, that's the daughter. You know, she has so much sadness and she's hiding behind a smile, and people are like, oh, how can she smile? If you've never been through trauma, you would never understand why somebody would smile when they're talking about it. So for one, it's a defense mechanism. For two, she's free. And her father, he's the King of Wands. He's just all pure entertainment. He's so fake. That whole, you know, exorcism thing. Yeah, he would do exorcisms on his kids and make them do exorcisms on other people. It was all performative. And like I said, when he does his exorcisms, he gains more demons. He would watch videos of them, watch videos of people cursing God. You know, that's his form of exorcism. And in his mind, you know, he's trying to leave a legacy. And in a way he did, because what the trauma that his daughter went through, it shaped her to make her so much stronger. And now she has the fire burning within her. She had to tell her story. And now she's free. She doesn't need the whole, you know, fame that comes from her dad. He basically lost everything to her. Now the power that he had now is hers. She now has the power, and what she does with that is up to her. She may not even want it, but she can do some amazing big things. She can. This is really gonna become famous, or she's gonna become famous off of this. But the way that she inspires other people who have been through trauma, is gonna be very important for some people. And she may not have had this happy family with her parents, but she will have this, and she's not gonna pass along that trauma. When she has a family of her own, which is, she'll have a wife. She's not gonna have a husband. I mean, but more likely a wife. But still, part of that trauma, is has to do with it. Everything that happened when she was young, it really shaped her for what she is today. But as far as Kevin, though, like I said, he is a master manipulator. He's basically the devil, and when we say the devil in tarot, it's like not necessarily like the same as they say it with Christianity, but nah, that's what he is. He's abusive physically. He has a demon of fame. Fame is definitely a demon. I'm gonna pull some on the Rowan deck, the Rowan code, because this is really where it comes down to. That's the storm that he's about to hit the storm right now. No one's gonna want to hire him. He used to work at Home Depot. Even places like that are not gonna want to hire him when they know, what a piece of shit he is. He's gonna say that that she's a liar. He's gonna say that, and he's gonna keep on living his life as if nothing ever happened. Oh man, he has. This is what he's all about. He's all about the money, and he's using the Christianity thing. That's gonna be his way to make money, and he's gonna be got a jumper. Right now he's protecting what little he has left. This is the gathering. It's like a pack rat. So he's like, oh man, he knows he's about to lose it all. So he's just trying to protect what he has. But meanwhile, the daughter, she's at peace. She's finally free from the chains. But this is a war. This is the Aries energy right here. Her dad is at war with her. Oh my God, he wants her to die. He might even, oh man, I don't want to say, but he tries to do things spiritually, like he'll wish it on her. He'll wish that he'll wish bad things on her, pray for her. And it's almost like when people put spells on you, but she's so powerful that it just goes right back to him. And that's the thing, is that people don't realize that trauma makes you stronger. See, here's the manifest. So he's manifesting bad things to happen to her, but in reality, it's happening to him. And she might have some storms too, but like I said, she's free. She's on her own. She's going, and she's happy where she is. She does not need him at all. And that's what I respect. She's broken free from those demons. Oh my God, this is literally what he claims to be. This is what he claims to be, that he has deliverance. That's crazy, because she used those words in her interview, deliverance, and that how he got his exorcism and lost 42 demons. No, he did not lose any demons. He gained, and he had way more than 42. Try to add a 0 or 2 on that. There's no amount. because when somebody's famous and when you have millions and millions of fans, it's like you get the demons of all the fans, you know, and it's like just a swirling vortex, you know, always around him. There's always something going on, and you know, he's like, oh, I'm a Christian, I'm not going to join Coloring Bad. Then he joins them again, starting over, and then he's like, oh, I'm born again a second time. You know, but he's so fake, and you know, everything, you'll never know what he really is thinking. If I was to meet him, you know, I'll tell him first and foremost, hey, love your music, great songs, but you really need to look in that mirror, because your daughter, she did look in the mirror, and she knows exactly what she's been through, and she knows exactly what it caused for her in her life. And ultimately, the daughter is the one with the triumph. See how it has that snake in her mouth? The daughter is the eagle with the triumph. You know what I'm saying? The trauma made her so strong, you know, and everything that he had, which he was a superstar at one time, you know, all of that is going to hurt. And people are going to just want to give her opportunities. They're going to want to be like, hey, you know, let's put you on this, put you on that. She's talented. And I don't know if, I've never heard her sing personally or anything like that. But, you know, I don't know if she even wants to go into that business. But if she did, you know, she has a good chance. But the problem is that business is not a good business whatsoever. And like I said, trust me, I'm a musician, so I know. And that's also why I said, with the church, I'm used to go to church, that's why I know. But now she is feeling that fury, or sorry, I said it backwards. He is feeling her fury. You know, now it's his turn to suffer. After all those years of making her suffer, and he's gonna try to go for her, but she is protected. She is protected. She's almost basically untouchable. Now that she put this story out, he can't even fuck with her. He can try, but everything's gonna backfire. And she's gonna lead the way for other trauma survivors. This is why I love what she's done. And for those of you saying that she's fake or she's lying, nah. I gotta really question you if you know, this actually is a card that kind of represents church trauma, because look at her in the as a nun, basically, with fire behind her. You know, when I say there's demons in the church, trust me, look at all of the cases. That's all, you know, I mean, enough said right there. Just look at all the cases that have existed over time, all the lawsuits, all the allegations. You know, what one message I would tell to anybody out there: do not go to church. You do not need a church for spirituality. You know, it's not about whether you believe in God or Jesus or anything like that. You can believe in God without going to church. You don't need other people to tell you how to be spiritual. Look within. Look at the signs around you. At the end of the day, your goal should always just be to be a good person, do good. But these churches, man, a lot of them are undercover pedophile cults. That's all I'm going to say about that. And that's exactly what this dude is. His wife was 13 when he met her, and he was 20. So, you know, hats off to the daughter. You know, go check out her interview if y'all want to see. But it's kind of disturbing for those of you who have been through trauma. You may be triggered by it, and this video might have triggered you a little bit too, if you had church trauma. But that's all I got for y'all today. So this your boy Shade Mystic, and just make sure y'all check out the Rowan code. If y'all want a copy of that, hit me up. And it's on eBay. If y'all want to just search Shade Mystic Rowan code, you'll find it there, or you can send me a DM. You know, I'm the only one that has this deck right now, so it's something new. Some people are closed-minded to it. I just got back from a metaphysical store. They said basically they didn't want to sell my deck because something about, she didn't even look at the deck. First of all, they didn't even see it. They didn't do nothing. But they're like, oh, well, just it has too much of your energy on it. I'm like, that don't even make sense, first of all, because that's the whole reason that makes it good. You want the energy. My energy is going to help people survive their traumas. It's going to help people get stronger. That's what this deck is for. It's a shadow deck. So it's too much of my energy. You might not be the right person for it if my energy is too strong for you. But I'm going to go back to the real owner in a few days, see what they say. But I'm not even trying to rely on stores to sell them. Y'all got to get them directly from me. It ain't about selling it. In fact, I'll give away a deck for free. So the first couple people that ask me, hit me up, and I will send you a free deck. But you have to be one of the first couple ones, because if not, you snooze, you lose. But it's your boy Shay Mystic, and I'm out.